Hey, my mini peeps! Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hey! My name is Tanya, aka Money and Nails, and here on this channel, we talk about anything and everything that relates to money and budgeting. Y'all, the girl is back. I have been gone for a minute, enjoying the holiday season with my family, hectic work life, but today is a new year. It is January 1st. And we are going to kick off this month starting going over our budget. So let's go. Couple things to dive in before we start on my budget. Number one, this budget is based solely on my income. We are a two-income family, but we do things separately. My income is the significantly higher income between the two of us, so I pay primarily the household expenses. My husband pays like the little things. Also, I am not a zero-based budgeter. What I do is I write my budget geared toward all the items that I know have to be paid during the month. That way, if I know those items are paid, everything else, we could do whatever we want with our money. I also use a credit card. I pay all my household expenses on their credit card. Once those transactions hit, I pay my credit card off from the money that's in my checking account. And that just helps to get points or to get cash back. I also use prop money for my budget just because I'm already paying for my checking account. It doesn't make sense to pull money out, put it back in, pull it out, put it back in. So let's go ahead and dive in now after that mouthful. So the first item on my budget is my portion of the rent, which is $1,350. So let's go ahead and get out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we have 1,300 and we're gonna get a 50. So now we have 1,350. Next item we have is T-Mobile, and that covers, we have 4 cell phones and we have 2 Apple Watches. And so right now that is $145. So we're gonna do 100, 2 20s, and a 5. So that's 120, 40, and 5. Now, T-Mobile. So during the Christmas holiday, I did purchase my son a new cell phone. It was $535. Now I did have them just like add it to my account, so do like the monthly payments. So I plan to pay it off this month if possible, but just in case, I might have to do like, my monthly amount may change. Because I think they said it was like $35 a month. So, add 35 to the 145. But it just all depends on when that's going to hit. Because right now when I look it up, it doesn't show on my account. So, but we're just going to stick with 145. Okay, next up is utilities, which is $151. So we're going to do 100, a 50, and a 1. 151. And so our utility, we are on a budget plan. If you do not know what that is, what the utilities does is they take your billing for a entire year divided by 12, and then that is your set payment each month. It does not change. So for 12 months, I will be paying $151, and then what they'll do is they'll redo the whole process again. Next up is internet, which is $105 through Comcast. So we're gonna do 105. Now I did have to boost up our internet plan about 2 months ago because we were just blowing through it. Okay, next up we have Discovery Plus, which is a TV channel through our Roku. And we are going to do 5 and a 1 for $6. Next up is our combination of Hulu plus Disney Plus. and that is $5.49 a month. So we're gonna do a 5 and a 6. And let's see, we have Apple storage, which is $2.99. So we're just gonna do $3. And let's see, so next up is cash envelopes, which I am not going to stuff here, but what I'm planning is groceries, $600. Gas, I did reduce because our gas prices have dropped dramatically, and I am here for it. So before I was budgeting $75 a week, and I'm dropping it down to $60. And as long as nothing drastic happens, we should be good with that. So that's going to be $300 a month. Eating out is going to be $240, miscellaneous $100, and snacks $140. So next up is the miscellaneous. And so I have my son's phone on here, which is $535. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And let's see here. I got 20, 30. Ooh, looks like I am short of 5. Let's see how many ones I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll do that. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33. Oh, wait a minute. Let's just start over. Start over. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. What happened here? I don't know what happened. Anyways. So my plan is to pay that this month along as nothing dramatic happens. If not, then I'll just do the monthly payments because it's 0 interest. I'm not worried about it. Car tabs. Car tabs is $192. That is due this month. So we're going to do 100, 50, 20, 2 20s actually. Let's see, 150, 70, 90, and then $2. Now, last year I paid $208, and then I just went online to look right now, and it was like $191 and some odd change. So I am here for it. So 150, 70, 90, 1, and 2. All right, so now what we're gonna do is, I'm also starting this year a paper budget. So we're gonna go ahead and grab my binder, and on that budget, I do list a little bit more detail of things. And so I thought maybe you'd be interested. If you're new to my channel, every video I try to post a question of the day. This is a way for us to get to know one each other, and also to interact down in the comment section. So for the month of January, I am doing a no spend month. I always think of January as like a detox month, you know, to recover from usually for us, our holiday spending and our vacation trip. And then I just use January as a month to like get back on track and to get organized. Now, my question to you is, are you doing a no spend month, or what are your financial goals for this month? Let us know down in the comments. This is my monthly budget planner that I'm using. It's called Legend Monthly Planner and Budget Organizer. I got this off of Amazon. So I just starting kind of setting it up. I do have some stickers coming. So right here is my January setup. This is my little calendar right here. And as you saw my sign on my desk, we are doing a no spend January. So I have like a little bit of motivational stickers on here. And then on the opposite side is where my actual budget is. So up here is everything that we just went over. So I have my rent, T-Mobile, utilities, internet, Discovery Plus, Hulu, Disney, and Apple. So my next section here is my cash envelopes. Those are all the same, like I just showed on the screen. Also have my card tabs over here. Now, originally I had put down, I think I put down 207 right here because I was just guessing as in what I paid for last year, but we know that it's $192. Now, what I'm gonna start doing, including and writing down, is my health care information. So these items automatically are deducted out of my check, but I don't know, maybe people are interested in knowing what that information is. So I will be providing how much my health insurance is, how much my dental insurance, my FAFSA, and also we have Washington long-term care that comes out of my check. Now, I know off the bat that is $273.06 a month that comes out. I don't know right now exactly what my health, dental, and FAFSA are because we had to renew our plans in November. And so those won't start coming out of my check until the first paycheck in January. So I don't want to write, what I think it is yet. I just want to wait and see, and then I will document it here. But I know my plan has gone up, and I think for some reason, I want to say it's like, I think I'm paying $80 more a month. So that'd be like $40 each paycheck more that's coming out, but I'm not sure for some reason. But that number just sounds right, but I'll let y'all know. Once I get my paycheck, then I'll be able to fill in, and then we'll know exactly, every check, what's coming out. On the bottom here, I also have my 401k, and that is set, and that's $290 a month that's coming out on my account. I did list here under other my son's cell phone, which was $535. And then let's talk about over here. And this is part of our Christmas vacation trip, which we will discuss because we need to talk about all the breakdown of the spending, okay? Because, we did some damage. And also we had like a couple of emergencies before we even went on vacation that, I tell you, like before we even walked out the door. So I had on my Capital One credit card, we had $2,494.42 listed on the card. And then on my Amex credit card, we had $600. Now, I've already written them down here in red because they have already been paid. So basically at the last day of the month of December, I just went ahead and submitted the payments through. So yes, we did have a huge balance. That's like over $3,000 right there, but they've all been paid. So go us. But I will discuss in a minute the complete breakdown of our trip so that you know what we did. Okay, so this is our Christmas vacation spending that we did for 2022. We did 3 nights and 4 days, and we stayed at a resort down at Canyon Beach, right on the beach. It was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath suite, basically like an apartment. I mean, it had a full kitchen, everything in it. That cost us a total of $1,398. Now, I did do a saving challenge to help pay for the hotel costs, so I did have some of that money already put aside. Shopping, we spent $514. We went to Oregon, so Oregon is a no tax. So anything that I was thinking about buying here at home, I just went ahead and bought down there because, I mean, hello, no tax, save a little bit of money. So I bought like a pot and pan set down there. We bought some clothes like hoodies, a jacket. My daughter got some things for her house. We bought items for like the animals. This does not include my son's cell phone. I didn't include that amount in there. Food and drinks, we spent $345. So that included, buying, bought for a cooler and a chest, all those things to take down there, being that we had a kitchen. So we were going to cook down there. That also includes some alcohol because we on vacation, you know what I'm saying? So $345 for food and drinks. $80 for gas. Now we took 2 cars down there. So my daughter and her boyfriend drove their car, and then me, my husband, and our youngest rode in our car. But there was no way we could fit everything in one car, so we had to take 2 cars. So the gas covered both cars. $69 for storage containers. Now, okay, this one is kind of my fault. I don't know why I didn't ask. Pedro kept telling me, call the resort and ask them. But I just automatically assumed that none of these items were there. So they had a full kitchen there, but I assumed that we would have to bring everything with us, you know, plates, cups, forks, pans, all that. And so we had nothing to put all that stuff in. So we went out and bought 2 storage containers. One container had like all the pots and pans, and you know, we brought our coffee maker, and then the other container we had like a lot of our like dried food, snacks, and things like that. Y'all, why we get there and this place is already fully loaded? Had everything, pots, pans, cups, plates, everything you can think of was already set, ready to go. So literally we could have saved that $69, but oh well. Okay, so we have reviewed my entire budget. We've talked about all the spending that we did for our vacation trip. Now, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and go ahead and tap that little thumb so you can like my video. And also, don't forget to hit that bell so that way you are notified when my next video goes live. And until next time, guys, see ya!